him trying to get with Charlie Baltimore just because she used to belong to Biggie. Because you know that's what them niggas do. They fuck your bitch after you dead. So listen, I just got back from Vegas. A time was had. Baby girl, I loved you. I loved you. I can't wait to see you next week when DC does the Atlanta takeover. We are ready, y'all. You know I seen the Chris Brown concert out there. I'm wore the fuck out. For those of you who are Chris Brown fans and you want to know about my experience, if you're already a Patreon member, just go on over there, check it out. I did upload some videos of Breezy, some of Breezy's performances, but honey, I was spent. It was a very good show. And I'm telling you, when they say who is equated with Michael Jackson, Usher, or Chris Brown, bitch, it's Chris Brown every time. And I don't give a nigga what you all say. But anyway, back to the point. The point is, if you want to know about my experience, you YouTube paid members, go to the membership wall, and you Patreon members, go on over there to the Patreon, okay? Because it was a time and it was had. Let's start here. Who in the hell is surprised that Jay-Z is old stabber? I ain't surprised he's a Sagittarius. Ain't he a Sagittarius? Didn't I tell y'all that them ninjas are killers? They will murk you, girl. They will love you, give you children, take care of you, take care of your mammy, your cousin Earl, and your sister's baby. But if he ever get hurt or he feel like you betray him, oh baby, he gonna poke you up and pop your ass. Complex reports Dame Dash alleges Jay-Z stabbed Lance Untz Rivera over Charlie Baltimore. That was all over a girl. Dame Dash is offering a different perspective on one of hip-hop's most infamous incidents, claiming Jay-Z's 1999 stabbing of music executive Lance Untz Rivera had something to do with bootlegging, but more to do with Charlie Baltimore. In an interview with The Art of Dialogue, Dash said the altercation, which took place at a New York nightclub ahead of the release of Jay-Z's Volume 3, Life and Times of S. Carter, wasn't primarily sparked by piracy of the album, as was widely reported at the time. While Dash said that played a role, he alleged it mostly stemmed from a personal dispute over Baltimore, who had previously dated Notorious B.I.G. Pause. A man had explained to me that you never know why a man date a certain woman. And I call it the Tony Montana, Michelle Pfeiffer situation. Remember how when Tony Montana seen his boss's wife or girlfriend or underage, whatever the fuck she was, come down the elevator, he fell in love. In real life, he explained to me, my male friend explained to me that sometimes men will mess with someone they looked up to girlfriend, or they'll go after women that they never had, like women that would never pay them any mind, and now they're in a situation where they're doing good with their life. They pursue those women, and now they have a point to prove to those women. So watch out for them niggas, y'all, ladies. Them ninjas that be running after you and you would never date their ass in high school. Child, don't let them touch you. Don't let them touch you. Because all they going to do is wine and dine you, maybe buy you something, take you to a hotel, take you down, and then let your ass go right back to which you came, and then they gonna go back to their wife and family. The situation of Jay-Z, Charlie Baltimore, and Notorious B.I.G., I see Jay-Z being that ninja, just like Tony Montana and his boss, and trying to sleep with Charlie Baltimore because Charlie Baltimore was Notorious's girlfriend. That's who he wanted. I don't know if he wanted Lil' Kim or ever wanted Lil' Kim. I don't see him wanting Faith because, Faith, like I said, now she's built beautifully, but then that bitch was built like a tooth. I see him trying to get with Charlie Baltimore just because she used to belong to Biggie. Because that's what them niggas do. They fuck your bitch after you date. According to Dame, Rivera approached him and was talking about his shiz with Charlie Baltimore, and him and Jay was both with her. Dame added that Jay told him weeks later that Rivera was bootlegging his album, but the mogul was convinced the incident had more to do with Baltimore, especially when at the club. Rivera allegedly got on his knees and said, Jay, I would never betray you. Didn't I say he will put your ass in the ground? A Sagittarian man will put you in the ground when they feel betrayed, girl. But to me, I was like, damn, Ninja got on his knees. You don't have to do nothing. That shiz was over a girl. And that wasn't gangster to me either. That was all over a girl. And you know what was effed up about it? Think about how life is. These ninjas end up getting into this over Biggie's girl. Both of his best friends. That was crazy. Dash went further, explaining the ethics of the situation and criticizing what he views as a violation of brotherhood. If any of my friends F my wife or with one of my chicks when I'm not here, that's effed up. I don't do that. That's not real ninja shiz to me. You don't F your man's girl after he dies. Y'all remember when Solange, Beyonce, and Jay-Z were in the elevator and Solange was trying to kick Jay-Z in the pussy? Remember, it was all over H0rrofied, Dame Dash's ex-wife. Sagittarians are athletes by nature. They have a competitive fire inside of them that will never ever die. I can guarantee you, I don't know for sure if H0rrofied was there, but it was supposed to be over H0rrofied. I can guarantee you that he slick tried to try his hand at H0rrofied because that's what them ninjas do. They try to fuck your ex-wife. Sagittarians are different kind of people, okay? They different. They very different. That's crazy to me. That's insanity to me. The mob kills ninjas for effing with each other's wives. But your brothers, both of them. That's why you don't trust ninjas. Dash is not the only person to say that the stabbing was related to a dispute over Baltimore. Where the hell is Charlie Baltimore? And don't get me wrong, back in the day, she ain't really had no body, but you didn't need to have a big old ass and big old titties back then. All you had to do was just be red. Ain't that a bitch? Cameron has made that claim for years, even mentioning it in a mid-aughts press conference and including it in his Hove diss track. You gotta love it. Jay-Z ultimately pleaded guilty to third-degree assault in 2001 and received 3 years probation for that Rivera stabbing. Charlie Baltimore, meanwhile, went on to have her own career in hip-hop after her relationship with Biggie. Rivera spoke about the incident during his appearance on Vlad TV in 2023, but claimed Jay was not the one who stabbed him. According to Rivera, if Jay stabbed him, there would have been much more dire consequences. Stop it. Stop it. Jay-Z was not the guy that actually stabbed me that night, recalled Rivera. Well, who didn't know? We been knew Jay-Z was a poker. That's what that nigga do. He pokes. You get him wrong, he will poke you. I don't know where people got Jay-Z stabbed me from, because if anybody knows Jay-Z, Jay-Z's a nice guy. How much money does nigga pay you to say that? He's an artist. He's a poet. He's gifted. And it's never been his history. Stop it. Stop it. If Jay-Z had stabbed me, y'all wouldn't have got the Black Album, because through my whole history, I'm an eye for an eye type of guy. Ninjas, back up. They know I'm not no fronter. I don't talk shiz. I just flip it on ya. Sorry, Lance. I'm just trying to advance my quotes. I ain't making you the butt of my jokes. I mean, I'm the only motherfucker who believe he ain't did it. I know the ninja did it. I mean, that's just him. That's just what them ninjas do. They do that. Anyway, let's move on to the Dame Dash. Remember when Dame Dash was on the Breakfast Club and he was saying that he was getting ready to be the chairman for Revolt TV, child. Revolt TV came out and said, Vibe.com reports, Revolt denies Dame Dash's chairman appointment and business claims. Revolt says their handshake deal with Dash only pertained to his video content. Revolt's legal team has denied Damon Dash's claim of being appointed temporary chairman of the media company, calling it completely false and uncorroborated. On Wednesday, September 17th, Indy Piper, general counsel for Offscript Worldwide, Revolt's parent company, responds to Vibe's request for comment regarding Dash's alleged misrepresentation of the facts. Piper, writing on behalf of Revolt and its CEO, Detavio Samuels, described the information regarding Dash's announcement in our initial report published on Tuesday, September 16. Damon Dash has not been appointed chairman of Revolt, either temporarily or permanently, Piper told Vibe via email. At no point has Mr. Dash held this title or position within the company. In addition, Revolt contends that a quote attributed to company CEO Detavio Samuels celebrating a proposed partnership between Dash and Revolt was fake and not provided by Samuels. He comes from a place like, I am in charge of everything. And Sagittarian men, they can be that way too. You know, like they speak from a place of, I'm that nigga. If you don't know I'm that nigga, then I'm going to convince you I'm that nigga. I'm going to make you understand that I'm that ninja. That's why you love him. Until you get them mother hoochies wrong. Now they trying to put your whole family in the ground, or at least poke them up. If Jay-Z is scared of anybody, I think he's scared of Dame Dash. Because Dame is very volatile. I believe that Jay-Z is scared of Dame because he might have to kill that ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like some people in your life, like I had to leave my situation the way I did very quickly, very abruptly, because I was going to hurt somebody over there. Roll TV said, don't let this ninja lie to you. But I believe in Dame Dash's head, he believes that he is in a position to be chairman of Revolt. That's what I believe. And I'm figuring out in life, like sometimes, like you can know a person is a stone cold liar. That ninja be lying about everything. But I'm realizing that there may be some mental concerns there that tilts his perception of things. You know, if you believe you a boss, then, I mean, if you on the phone talking to somebody for 3 minutes that's over there working the front desk at Revolt, you, because you think you're a boss, interpret it as, I'm about to be chairman.